Our homes and offices are where we spend most of our time. But these existing structures were built when there was little awareness of environmental impacts. With this new awareness, residents now want a more sustainable lifestyle. The next film discovers the challenges of adopting climate-friendly measures in existing buildings in Mumbai and Kolkata.
Each morning, India wakes up to growing concerns regarding water and electricity shortages. Cities in India have been growing rapidly, which means an increased demand on essential resources like water and electricity. The government has stipulated green norms. So green buildings are coming up these days. But the major impact of the green efforts would be when we focus on the existing buildings.
These buildings built in the last 30 or 40 years were not concerned with all these issues like water or waste or where does the energy come from. They thought it was endless. But now is the challenge when we know that all these resources are limited. So these buildings represent a huge potential for us to reduce the impact on the environment. In existing buildings, you can reduce water use by conservation of water, which we say by using the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. So you can do rainwater harvesting, for example.
Rainwater harvesting involves collecting rainwater from the rooftops in tanks or letting it seep into the ground instead of the drain, thus charging the groundwater table in the area. The residents of Punarvasu Society of Mira Road, Mumbai went in for rainwater harvesting.
This was in 2007. We were spending a lot of money on water tankers. We decided to go in for a rainwater harvesting project. The rainwater ring well is supplying us approximately 5,000 to 10,000 liters per day. This water we use exclusively in our flushing system. We are saving that much water per day, drinking water, which is processed water from the BMC. We spent about 1,85,000 between 2 societies. We shared the cost, that is 56 flats totally. This money we recovered, I believe, in the first year itself. Before the rainwater harvesting project, we were spending on tankers approximately 8 to 10,000 rupees a month. That money has been saved fully. Rainwater harvesting is not an option anymore. It should be made law. It is a solution to all the water problems.
The administration spends millions of rupees each day on treating and delivering potable water to our doorstep. However, as much as 40% of this treated potable water is wasted on activities like bathing, washing or gardening. This is grey water, which can be easily recycled and reused by way of Greywater recycling. This system involves collecting grey water, filtering it by sedimentation and other systems, then using the water for non-potable purposes.
Bath water is one thing, the cleanest wastewater available. It doesn't have bad smell, it doesn't have ugly color. We need to collect bath water separately. From there, it should be quickly treated. When we use bath wastewater for toilet flushing, we use 40% less water. Second, the drainage lines carry 40% less water, in which case there will be again less flooding on the roads. So these are benefits if people use bath water recycling.
Kanti Apartments, a housing society located at Bandra in Mumbai, found it worthwhile to invest in a water recycling system.
Kanti Apartments typically has 183 flats, translates to about 1,000 odd people. Typically, for the size of our building, we are paying about 60 to 70,000 rupees as monthly bills for water every month. And saving of 40% on that translates straight up to 25 to 30,000 rupees every month. I think water recycling plants should be a must for every building in the city.
Elsewhere, efforts are being made to save another essential resource: electricity.
In terms of energy conservation in existing buildings, one thing that buildings can go for is solar thermal or hot water systems. The light energy from the sun is converted into thermal energy, and this can be used to heat water. Another way is by using photovoltaic cells, or what we commonly know as solar panels, which converts the sun's light energy directly into electricity. This can be used up to light the common areas like the buildings, lobbies, staircases, or compound areas, or even in some cases the fans and lights in individual apartments. Solar energy can also be combined in a hybrid system with wind energy to generate electricity. Especially during the monsoons, this is very useful when the sun is not always available and the wind speeds are high. The government gives a subsidy of about 50% on hybrid systems. Apart from this, they can also claim depreciation benefits, thus making the installation of hybrid wind generator systems very, very cost-effective.
The residents of Dolat Society, located at Juhu in Mumbai, found their faith in hybrid systems vindicated during the floods of 26th July 2005.
આપણને ખબર છે ત્યાં સુધી બોમ્બેની અંદર 26 જુલાઈ જ્યારે ખૂબ જ વરસાદ પડ્યો હતો ત્યારે આખો એરિયા સબબ એરિયા ફ્લડેડ થઈ ગયો હતો અને ક્યાંય ઇલેક્ટ્રિસિટી નહોતી. મારી વિન્ડ જનરેટર સિસ્ટમ જે હાઇબ્રિડ સિસ્ટમ છે જેને કારણે મને ટોટલ લાઇટ 3 દિવસ મળી હતી. વિન્ડ વેલોસિટીને કારણે આ આખી સિસ્ટમ ચાલી હતી.
As the cities and their demand for energy continue to grow each day, conservation of water and energy has become the need of the hour. This calls for collaborative efforts from the residents in existing buildings and visionary efforts by private builders and government agencies to make a difference. To build a greener planet, ensuring a sustainable future.